and then go to the Task Manager, and then in the Details tab, note it'll only work in the Details tab, find your Excel program, right click it, and then you can change the priority to high or above normal. So this will actually make your computer allocate more resources to it, and if your computer is acting really slow in Excel, then it may help fix that problem. Just be conscious that you shouldn't be running anything else at the same time, because may make your computer crash or really slow. But this can work with any app as well. It doesn't have to be Excel, but just another advanced workaround if you're working with a very slow file. Okay, so the next field that I want to show you is the Customize Ribbon section. So you'll note from the beginners and intermediate course that each of these section is called a ribbon, and what's within here are the different main tabs within that ribbon. So you can actually customize this in Excel. So if there's something in here that you don't want to show up, and there is limited space in here, you can actually unselect something. So for example, if I untick the insert button, the insert ribbon, and click OK, you'll notice that the insert ribbon's now disappeared. I can also reorder certain things. So for example, if I want the number format to show up first, I can drag this over here and click OK, and you'll notice that this is now over here. So if there's something that you use more than others, for example the number formatting, you can move that over there and really customize it however you want. So you can also drag and drop a certain command, these are all commands, that isn't currently in here or might be in a different ribbon, and drag it to the main tab, or you can do it in a different tab. So for example, if we want to put in, say, freeze panes into our home tab, we could do that. We can just press this add button, and we can add it to a custom group in there. You can also explore commands not in the ribbon. So these are things that basically aren't showed up in any of these ribbons at the top. So you can have a look through here and see if there's any really cool features that you might like to include in here. So let's say we want to add in the paste values and source formatting, because that's something we use all the time. And instead of going through the long route of going copy, paste special, find the one we normally want, I just want it to show up somewhere here on the main ribbon, so it's easy to access. So all we can do is click on it, go add. It's going to come up with this error again because we need to add it to a custom group. So all you have to do to fix that issue is figure out where you want to save it. So let's say we want to include it in the number. So then we're going to go number format, accounting number. Let's say we're going to go new group here, and let's drag it up to the top like so. And then now we should be able to add it in there in this new group. We can also rename this, and we'll call it defaults or commonly used or something like that, or common. We'll just call it common, and then we can also choose an icon for this as well. So let's go this to reflect the time saved, and then we can put some of our commonly used settings in here. Send backward, that might be another one we can put in there. Just zoom in and out, that might be a good one. So just some of our more commonly used features. So just have a look around in here and explore which ones that you actually want. And once you're happy with it, just click OK. And now look what we have up here. We have our own little common ribbon. So you can see that this is all highly customizable however you want. You can delete this if this is taking up too much space. You can get rid of this one or this one. I might actually remove this one because we don't normally delete cells or rows this way. We normally just go like this and right click delete or so forth. Or if you want to add in a column, we'll just go Control Shift plus. So we don't actually need this very often, so let's go and delete that one and give us some more space. So if we go and find the styles one, so let's select that, and we're going to click remove here. Now it's going to be gone. I'm actually going to remove this one as well because I don't actually need it myself. And I'm going to click OK, and now I've got a whole lot more space over here. It's a lot cleaner. So yeah, that's customizing the ribbon, and just do it however you want. So you can actually do the same for the quick access toolbar as well. So the quick access toolbar is this one up the top. So if there's any particular task that you regularly do, So for the most common ones are save, undo, redo. You can actually, add these in or not. Now, if there's something in particular that you regularly do, so for example, I like to format a number a particular way. So I've actually customized it. So when I press this button, it's going to format that number in the exact way that I want. So I don't need to go in and find it in my custom settings. I just press that button straight away. All my numbers are formatted. I can even do the whole thing, press the button, and it's all perfectly formatted. It's really handy. Let me just show you some of the other potential things we could do. So we could do the borders thing. We could do a delete row, or a merge cell. We could do a quick print. We could do a paste special. We could do a sum. So there's all kinds of things that you could put up here. So let's quickly do one. So let's go freeze panes and then add that up the top. So now when I click OK, you'll notice that I've got this icon up here. So just put your most commonly used functions over there. So now when I've got my headers, I can just go, okay, let's highlight that one. These are our headers, and click freeze panes, and now this one will always be frozen. You can also do unfreeze and freeze that one, and so forth. So really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that you need to know about customizing Excel options. There's also add-ins in here if you want to look on the internet and find some really cool Excel add-ins to make you do your job a little bit faster. I've got 2 installed at the moment. I've got the NL Custom, which is third party, and I've got the actually I've got this one which is third party, and I've got this one which is third party. So they can do all kinds of cool things. Some of them you have to pay for, some of them are free. This one, you can press a button and it'll create a title sheet. It'll create an analysis sheet or a divider sheet, an index sheet, so it'll actually list all the tabs in a particular workbook. You can apply headings like that onto your tab, so quickly format it like that. Everything that you need to know instead of manually formatting a particular way. You can add in a check tab at the bottom and just move that around. You can add a hyperlink to the index page, so you can just click that and it will return to the index. There's certain cell formats that I've got by default here, blue, pink, red. I can size it as a particular table, and this one's really cool as well. So I can actually wrap an if error around a formula. So if I've got some sums over here, I just press the button and it'll wrap an if error around it. So you'll see when we select this formula over here that it's now got an if error before it. I can also quickly format dates and unhide sheets. So if I accidentally hid all of these sheets, press hide, instead of actually going through and manually unhiding one by one, right click unhide, I can just press this button and all of them are unhidden. So this is just a little bit of an insight as to the extra capability that third-party add-ons can do. Just have a look at what's available in the marketplace. There's also this free one from Microsoft Excel themselves. So they produce this tool called Fuzzy Lookup, and it's a great way of actually automatically comparing 2 names. So for example, if we have a list of customer names but it's in a different format, and we have a list of another customer names but in a slightly different format, they might have a 1 or a digit or a space in between. Excel will kind of see the difference between the two and then give you an index mapping of the two. So just have a look online, see if there's anything you like. You basically can see which ones you have through the add-ins over here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully that helped with your custom Excel add-ins and making your Excel experience a little bit more customized, so you can get some small efficiencies here and there, which will save you a lot of time in the long term. So let's look forward to the next subject in the Advanced Excel course.